would call this almost a pedestrian game, kind of a bus driver game, but that's just really wrong. Being a bus driver is a good thing if you're running a football team, because that means you're in control and you're taking your team to the right places.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
There's a little bit of defense right there. Nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They just snuffed out every route that was going. Quarterback never got rid of the football.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
So they bring out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. .33 yards is the distance on the punt there. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. So, Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here? Defensive adjustments that's caused him to sort of fall off a bit?
I think so. That has to happen. You've got to make some changes because in the first half, they were...
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got the first, but we also have a flag on the field. And they're already walking backwards. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
They bring their punter out there now as he's on to kick it away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
At their own 23.
And Detroit getting set to go now. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now a first down throw. Stafford. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Kenny Stills, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing again. Stafford. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And that play goes nowhere. He's met behind the line, and a penalty flag may add insult to injury. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. From the gun, here's Stafford. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
It's a gain of 19. But it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A shotgun snap for Stafford. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
On 2nd down, Swift. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and...
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
Brandon, unfortunately, I've been here before. They've had 2 opportunities to stop them, so this is demoralizing. They haven't gotten it done. Now you're calling all your blitzes, all your attack defenses, but you're not worried about playing your normal position. You're going to take chances now.
Well, you said it. 2 third-down opportunities to get off the field. Couldn't do it, and the clock continues to roll. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Operating from the gun, Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Stafford. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Lions first down.
Ready.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now the pass hauled in by Kenny Stills. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down, Lions.
From the red zone now, Stafford. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. They'll run here with Swift. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Back to throw. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on. Looking for Hockenson, and he's got him. Touchdown, Detroit.
Complete to
T.J. Hockenson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are going to jump back in front. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Now Joey Sly for the point after. It's up and good to make it 21-17. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
at their own 26-yard line.
The situation for him offensively as follows. Down 21-17, 65 seconds remaining. They've surrendered a double-digit lead but can rescue themselves late as they come up on first down. He's back to throw. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. On play action, they'll throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A full 40 yards that time on third down as the chains move with a lot of room to spare. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. A costly sack. They'll have to use a timeout here. And barring a defensive penalty, they'll be looking at one final play. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Today's final score.
Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had hope. They definitely had opportunity. Just unable to cash in at the end. Not an easy play by any stretch, but they definitely had a chance.
So for Detroit, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the home team here, they'll fall to 1-2. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Dallas Cowboys. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin.